Okay, fine. Yeah, thanks. Huh? Yeah. Okay. So coming on to this, yeah. Opening stock of finished goods. See this quantity भी दिया हुआ है. Obviously, this quantity is required जब मैं cost sheet बनाऊंगी. ठीक है? So direct material consumed is there. Carriage outward, selling and distribution. Okay, don't forget that. Yeah, carriage outward, selling and distribution. We have to sync it with cost sheet. Don't forget. Okay, P&L account है, I know, but आपको उसको cost sheet के साथ sync करना है, वरना reconciliation will become difficult. Yeah. Direct wages. Okay, fine. Demonstration expense. Anyone? कहाँ जाएगा? Demonstration expense. I have to sync it this with cost sheet. So tell me, where will demonstration expense go? Okay, Hinal Aditi. Yeah, very good. Selling and distribution. Thank you. Swapnil, yeah, selling and distribution. Yes. So this will go to selling and distribution. Okay. Next, legal charges. Where will legal charges go? We have to sync this with cost sheet. Admin. Yeah, correct. Yeah. Admin overheads. Haulage of machinery. ये कहाँ जाएगा? Anyone? Yeah, Swapnil, Aditi, yeah. Samnidha, yeah, very good. Factory. Yes, that's right. Depreciation on plant and machinery, this you all know. Factory. Printing and stationery, where it will go. So we are going back to first chapter cost sheet, right? Yeah. ये कहाँ जाएगा? Printing and stationery. Yeah, admin overheads. Yeah, correct. Aditi, Swapnil, Heenal, yes. Advertisement, okay, ये तो बहुत easy है. Selling and distribution. Chanchal, haulage is expenses in connection to getting your what you call plant and machinery. Yeah, it is that expense. Okay. मशीन को लाने का खर्चा is haulage. Next, other indirect expenses. Okay, other indirect expenses, and see they have categorized it. Works means factory. Office means admin. Sales means selling and distribution. Okay, yeah. Drawing office expense. Where will this go? Drawing office expense. Swapnil is saying admin. Okay. Chanchal, admin. Samidha, Harikishan. Yeah. Samidha and Harikishan, your answers are right. It is factory. Okay. Yeah. Aditi, yeah, your answer is right. It is factory. Yeah. Swapnil and Chanchal, I guess आप लोग भूल गए. Drawing office salary. ये adjust this item we have done so many times in chapter 1 cost sheet में. I said don't look at the word office. Look at the first word. Drawing office salary means drawing and designing department's salary. Okay, so it's a part of factory. Clear now, Swapnil? So this is factory. Audit fees कहाँ जाएगा? Audit fees. Audit fees. Okay. Yes. Admin. Yeah. Correct. Yeah, Samita, Hinal, yes, correct. Admin. Preliminary expenses written off. Where will this go? Preliminary expenses written off. What about preliminary expenses written off? What to do when you're making cost sheet? Okay, Hinal is saying non-cost. Yeah, very good. It's a non-cost item. Yeah, Aditi. Yeah, correct. It's a non-cost item. तो ये cost sheet में तो नहीं आएगा, ठीक है? But when you reconcile, it will come in finance books. Okay, yeah, Samita, right. It's a non-cost item. ठीक है? तो इसको भूलना नहीं. ये I'm highlighting it. Cost sheet में नहीं आएगा, but reconcile तो करना है. Yes. ठीक है? तो isn't it a different type of sum? Obviously yes. हमने ऐसा sum नहीं किया है जहाँ पे so many costs are bifurcated under P&L and now you have to sync this with cost sheet. Okay, so just remember selling expense. Okay, fine. Now see this. Selling price दिया है. Selling price is how much? 125. And sales is how much? 30 lakhs. Okay, can we get the sales quantity? Okay, can we get the sales quantity? Sales value is given 30 lakhs, selling price per unit is given 125. Anybody can tell me how much is the unit sold? Unit sold कितना है? Write it in the chat box. Sales दिया है 30 lakhs, selling price per unit is 125. So how much is unit sold? Unit sold is not there, but we can find how. Okay, Aditi has calculated, Hinal, Rahul, Shreyas. Okay, fine. Yeah, right. Correct, students. Chanchal, Chanchal, तुमने एक zero कम लिखा है. Okay, yeah. So I'll show it. 30 lakhs divided by 125. So 24,000 units sold. Yeah. Okay, so that was the right answer. Then closing stock of finished goods. Okay, 2,000 units closing stock of finished goods. Yeah. Dividend received 10,000. This is what to do with dividend received. क्या करूँ इसका? Cost sheet में क्या करने का? Dividend received. Anyone? Okay. Yeah, Hinal, right. Swapnil, yeah, right. It's non-cost. Yeah, so you have to ignore it for the purpose of cost sheet. Yeah, Shreyas, right answer. Non-cost items, so you have to ignore for the purpose of cost sheet. Okay, but reconcile होगा, हाँ? Yes, reconciliation में आएगा. What is the amount? 10,000. Yeah, Samita, right answer. ठीक है? ये रहा. अब देखो नीचे क्या information दिया है. ठीक है? For the same period, cost accounting records, that is cost sheet, okay, showed the following. What they are telling you, what it showed. The following means, yeah, let me check. Pehla, depreciation of plant and machinery to be recorded at 40,000. Okay, fine. Next, opening stock of finished goods to be valued at rupees 2 lakhs. Okay, that also I will follow. Then third, closing stock of finished goods to be valued at cost of production. Okay, even if the last line is not there, I will have to do this in absence of information. I always keep telling you, right? ये last line दिया है या नहीं दिया है उससे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता है. In absence of information, we always calculate closing stock of finished goods on the basis of FIFO. Yeah, ठीक है. Right? So depreciation in P&L account is how much? Let me check. Depreciation. P&L में कितना है? 1,50,000 है, बराबर. Yeah, see this. Okay. बट कॉस्ट शीट के लिए क्या बोला है, यू हैव टू टेक 40,000. So what to do? We will take 1,50,000 or we will take 40,000 in cost sheet. Anyone? PNL में it is given 1,50,000. But नीचे information में बोला है depreciation for cost record should be 40. So what to do? Should we take 1,50,000 which is mentioned in PNL or should we take 40? Okay. Anyone? Hinal has given the answer. Anyone? Yeah, what to do? Should we take 1,50,000 or should we take 40? Yeah, think. Yeah. Only Hinal has given the right answer. Others think 1,50,000 or 40. Yeah, what happened? Shreyas, Samidha, Swapnil, Aditi, Sanya. Okay, fine. Okay, so Aditi, Swapnil, and Hinal have given the right answer. They are saying it should be 40,000 in cost books. Yeah, that's absolutely right. आराध्या, आपने जो बोला है 1,50,000 minus 40, वो जब हम रिकंसिलिएशन करेंगे तब आएगा. ठीक है. मेरा क्वेश्चन था हाउ मच विल यू टेक इन कॉस्ट शीट. Are you understanding? My question was how much will you take in cost sheet? क्योंकि हम तो कॉस्ट शीट पीएनएल के बेसिस पे बना रहे हैं, करेक्ट. क्योंकि ये जो तीन इंफॉर्मेशन है एज पर कॉस्ट रिकॉर्ड्स, that plant and machinery should be 40, finished goods should be, opening stock of finished goods should be 2 lakhs and closing stock of finished goods should be valued at COP. ये तीन इंफॉर्मेशन से तो कॉस्ट शीट नहीं बनेगा, राइट. तो बाकी का इंफॉर्मेशन तो मुझे पीएनएल से लेना पड़ेगा to prepare my cost sheet. Okay, so my question was, will you take 1,50,000 which is given in the P&L account or will you take 40,000 which is given in the question ki for cost records it should be 40,000 depreciation on plant and machinery. Okay, yeah. Now you give the right answer. Yeah, ठीक है आराध्या. Samidha is saying take the net amount. Yeah, Samidha, net amount will come when I will reconcile. ठीक है. Yeah. ठीक है. So भूलना नहीं, जब हम कॉस्ट शीट बनाएंगे तब हम depreciation on plant and machinery 40,000 लेंगे. Okay. Yeah. Next, opening stock of finished goods for cost records. They have said it should be 2 lakhs. But look into your P&L account. P&L account में opening stock of finished goods is 2,50,000. Okay. तो ये for the purpose of P&L. Okay. For the purpose of P&L. But हम जब cost sheet बनाएंगे तब हम 2,50,000 नहीं लेंगे. We will take 2 lakhs. Follow the question. ठीक है. Clear? And last, closing stock of finished goods. जब हम cost sheet बनाएंगे we will see what is our answer and we will not take this closing stock which is given in P&L 2,20,000. Okay. बाकी का सारा information will be just copied from P&L and we will make the cost sheet. Okay, fine. So can anybody analyze something? This sum looks very lengthy but it is actually very short sum. बहुत छोटा sum है ये lengthy दिखता है, ये lengthy है नहीं. Okay. Yes, Aradhya, and we will take the difference. Yeah, that's right. Okay, this sum looks lengthy but it is not lengthy. Why? I'll tell you the reason. See, except these three figures. See this. Except these three figures, जब हम, yeah, except this three information. Just a minute, I'll highlight it with ये तीन छोड़ के, ये देखो A B C, okay, ये तीन छोड़ के all the figures, all the other figures you are just going to copy from where, from P&L, correct? मतलब P&L amount and cost sheet amount will be same. Okay, so anything that is same, do you have to reconcile? Obviously not. Yes. So there is hardly anything left for reconciliation. So जब आप reconcile करोगे तो there will be hardly any items to reconcile. Why? Because except these three items, you are just copying all the figures from the P&L account and making your cost sheet. Okay. Am I clear to everyone? Is it clear to everyone? Yeah. P&L बना हुआ है. We will not make P&L account. Cost sheet, yes, we have to prepare. Keeping in mind these three items, we will have to take as per the sum. Rest other items for making cost sheet will be copied from P&L account. So there will be hardly any items for reconciliation. तो सोचो कितना फटाफट sum हो जाएगा. Okay. या आराध्या, ऑब्वियसली इट इज अ डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ सम. या ऐसा सम हमने पहले लिया नहीं है जहाँ पे हार्डली एनीथिंग इज रिकंसाइलिंग. Okay, we generally take up sums where there are many items to be reconciled because the figures are different in finance books and cost books. But this is the sum where, except these three items, rest every other item I'm just going to copy from the P&L account. Okay, so जब हम reconciliation करेंगे तो आप देखोगे काफी items तो cancel ही हो जाएगा because they are same in both the books. Okay. Yeah. Obviously, it is a different type of sum. That is why I picked up this sum. That's the only reason. Okay. Now, start giving your attendance in the chat box. We have last 7 minutes with us. Okay. And yeah, do pay attention. Screen पे भी ध्यान दो. Yeah, Radhya. How many times you have to reconcile? Obviously, you'll understand that from PNL. Obviously, yes, yes, PNL, and you have to compare with cost sheet. वो भी. चलो start. पहले हम cost sheet बनाएंगे. और कुछ बोला है cost sheet में? क्या बोला है? Prepare a detailed cost statement for the year ended 31st March 2013 showing total cost excluding per unit. They have clearly said you don't have to make the per unit column, but as you all know, we have to make it. Why? Otherwise हमको फीफो कहाँ से मिलेगा? तो हमें पर यूनिट कॉलम बनाएंगे हम. ऑब्वियसली उसको ब्लैंक रखेंगे. हम सिर्फ सीपीयू निकालेंगे किसका? कॉस्ट ऑफ प्रोडक्शन का. So that we know the FIFO rate and we can multiply it with closing stock and we can calculate our closing stock. Okay, clear? Statement of reconciliation of profits. Okay, now see your students. See one more highlight. Yeah. See one more highlight of the sum, students. Yeah. Statement of reconciliation. Prepare statement of reconciliation and see what they have said. आगे देखो ब्रैकेट में क्या लिखा है. Starting with profit as per cost sheet. Okay? Clearly बोला है. You have to start with net profit as per cost books. Okay, so any students who starts with net profit as per finance books, net profit as per finance books is how much? 170, 1,70,000. Okay, will get 0. Understood? Why? Because they have clearly said The net profit should start as per cost books, not as per finance books. Okay, clear? Understood why you should not start this sum with net profit as per finance books? Because the question is already highlighted. Generally, none of the questions they say you should start from this profit from this book. No, it is up to the what do you call it? Is at the discretion of the student. He wants to start with finance book or cost books. Okay, but because I am teaching you, I generally tell you कि prefer starting from cost books rather than from finance books. Okay. So is the question clear to everyone now? Acknowledge it in the chat box. Last का sentence समझ में आया? And we will make cost sheet with CPU column. We will keep the CPU column blank as I have been teaching you. For reconciliation, you can do that. But हमको COP निकालना ही पड़ेगा for FIFO. Okay? Okay, Aditi, yeah, thanks, Samita. Okay. Yeah, Shreyas, Swapnil, yeah. Okay. So first, what are we going to calculate? Units produced. Okay. Start. So let us calculate units produced and units sold. Okay. Yeah. Start. Working note number 1. Units produced plus opening stock of finished goods minus closing stock of finished goods is equal to units sold. Okay. Yeah. Units sold we got, right? You guys only told me the answer. How much? 24,000. Okay. और कैसे मिला ये 24,000? Yeah, 40 lakhs divided by 125 rupees. Correct? Yes. Opening stock of finished goods कितना है? देखते हैं. 2,000 and closing stock is also 2,000. Fine, ठीक है. Write down. Yeah. Right here. 2,000. This is also 2,000. ठीक है. So coincidentally answer same आएगा. ठीक है ना? Go reverse from here. Minus will become plus and plus will become minus. Right? So remaining sum we'll do in the next lecture. Okay, so explaining the question was very much important in this sum. Very important. Let's see. Yeah. Amount column and the CPU column. Okay. Last lecture, did I tell you to note down this? Yeah, just take a look. I guess yes. Units sold 24,000 we had calculated. How? Sales दिया था 30 lakh sales. Selling price 125. So this answer you people had only told me 30 lakhs divided by 125. So 24,000 is units sold. ठीक है? Yeah. Closing stock, opening stock is given. Go reverse. Plus will become minus, minus will become plus. So my units produced is also 24,000. So coincidentally, they are same. Generally, obviously, you all know they are not same. So 24,000, 24,000. Writing here, working note number 1. So starting with obviously direct cost. Direct cost में first raw material consumed. ₹12 lakhs. Okay, next direct wages 8 lakhs. Next, add it so you'll get prime cost, right? Okay. Prime cost. Next, okay, total it also 12 plus 8 is 20. So right here 20 lakhs. Okay, next, second part of the cost sheet. Add indirect cost. Add indirect cost. उसमें first will be factory overheads. Okay, so factory overheads में what we have वो haulage and all that is given, right? So haulage on machine, I mean plant and machine. You can write it like this PM. Then depreciation is given. Depreciation on plant and machine. Okay. Okay. Amount is yeah, just write down 20,000, 40,000. 40,000 तो cost sheet में मतलब बोला है in the question to take. Then indirect expenses वो भी factory वाला. They have divided indirect expenses factory, office and selling and distribution. So factory वाला. Okay, amount is 80. Next, drawing office expenses. Okay, don't look at the word office and put in admin. Look at the first word, drawing. So that is drawing and designing related to manufacturing. Take it in the outro column. Okay. 20 plus 40 is 60. 60 plus 80 is 1 lakh 40. 1 lakh 40 plus 60 is 2 lakhs. Right? Take the total. Now here you can do one thing. Opening and closing WIP is not there, na? So we can omit that step and directly take what do you call it? Net and gross factory cost एक हम कर सकते हैं, ठीक है? Okay. So right here, what do you call it? Gross, yeah, or net factory cost. Okay. So 20 lakhs of prime cost plus factory overheads 2 lakhs. So that makes it to 22 lakhs. Okay. So write it here, 22 lakhs. Next, yeah, admin overheads. Okay. So admin overheads may have legal charges, legal expenses, I mean, yeah. Then printing and stationery, printing and stationery. Then we have same office indirect expenses. Okay, फिर वो audit fees. Okay, so this is 40,000, 40, 80, and 40. Take it in the outer column. Okay, so 40 plus 40 is 80, 80 plus 80 is 1 lakh 60, 1 lakh 60 plus 40 is 2 lakhs. Okay, total it. 22 plus 2 is 24. So right here, 24 lakhs. And this is called what? This is called as cost of production. Okay, add opening stock, less closing stock. Okay, so till here, just make a note, see if you have missed anything. Then I'll move on further. Complete this. Depreciation of office assets will come in office. Yes. Yeah, Radha, it will come in office. Okay, Aradhya, you want okay. I'll send the screenshot. Yeah, in the group, right? After the lecture. Okay. Right? Cost of production. Okay. Next is add opening stock of finished goods less closing stock of finished goods. Yeah. Add opening stock of finished goods. Opening stock is given in the question. Opening stock of finished goods for cost sheet, they have said it should be 2 lakhs less closing stock of finished goods. Okay, this part is given. PNL it is 2 lakh 50, but they have said for cost sheet you have to consider 2 lakhs. Okay, next closing stock. So closing stock, let me check how much is closing stock. Quantity 2000. Okay, so 2000 multiplied with the FIFO rate. Let me calculate the FIFO rate. So 24 lakhs divided by 24,000 units produced. 100 rupees. Okay. So my FIFO rate is 100. Right? And how did I get this? 24 lakhs divided by 24 lakhs divided by 24,000. Okay. Right here 100. So 2000 into 100 is 2 lakhs. So right here 2 lakhs. Okay. So this is called as COGS, cost of goods sold. Cost of goods sold. So same answer, 24 lakhs. Then the last part, selling and distribution. Selling and distribution overheads. Okay. So in selling and distribution overheads, I have demonstration expense. Then advertisement. Then yeah, that's sales, indirect expense. Okay. So 30,000. 30,000. एक और था इसमें. नहीं, this was the. Wait, let me check the question. One more item was there. 30. This was 60. This was 80. Yeah, carriage outward. Take it in the outer column. So 30 plus 60 is 90. 90 plus 80 is 1 lakh 70. 1 lakh 70 plus 30 is 2 lakhs. Okay. Take the total. Okay, so 24 plus 2 is 26. So 26 lakhs. This is my cost of sales, जिसको हम cost price भी बोलते हैं. टोटल कॉस्ट भी बोलते हैं, राइट. Add profit to this and I will get my sales. सॉरी, सेल्स कितना बोला है? सेम लेना है, वॉट एवर इज गिवन इन योर P&L, 30 lakhs. So right here, 30 lakhs. Okay, 30 lakhs minus 26 lakhs is 4 lakhs. So that is my profit. So this is called as net profit as per cost books. This. Okay. So am I clear till here? Just acknowledge it in the chat box. Just go. And do remember, question has said the working note has to be from cost sheet point of view. Okay, so this was the sum that I had started with. Yeah, October 2013. So this sum cost sheet we have done. Yeah, units produced, units sold, one small working note was done, and the sum clearly says that you have to start with net profit as per cost books. See this. Start with net profit as per cost books. Okay. So let us make the working note now. Prepare this working note. This working note. Okay. Net profit as per cost books. So my minus sign starts from the credit side, minus plus, and opposite sign in the other book. Okay. Note this down. Okay. Cost books, debit side, credit side. Debit side indicates expenses and losses. Credit side indicates incomes and profits. Same thing for finance books also. Debit, credit, expenses and losses, incomes and profits respectively. The question has clearly said you have to start with net profit as per cost books. So see, I've highlighted it. And the minus sign starts from the credit side. So minus, plus on the debit, and opposite sign in the other book. So cost books mein debit was plus, so here it will be minus in finance books. Cost books mein credit was minus, so here in finance books it will be plus. Okay. अभी शॉर्टकट हम एक यूज करेंगे. मैंने लास्ट लेक्चर में भी आपको बोला कौन सा शॉर्टकट है वो. Now, in this sum, when I explained you, I clearly told you, I clearly said कि this three information which I have highlighted in green is for cost sheet. बराबर. First, depreciation on plant and machinery 40,000. Fine. So for cost sheet purpose, plant machinery depreciation is 40. For cost sheet purpose, opening stock of finished goods is 2 lakhs. And for cost sheet purpose, closing stock of finished goods to be valued at cost of production, that is by FIFO. Okay, so only these three items will change. Rest, what did I tell you in absence of information? बाकी का पूरा expenses आप कहाँ से copy paste करोगे? P&L से.
Okay, so when your figures are copied paste from PNL to cost sheet, that means those items will not be reconciled. बराबर ना, वो सब आइटम्स तो रिकंसिलिएशन में आएगा ही नहीं. ठीक है, समझ में आया? हाँ, तो जब वो सब आइटम्स रिकंसिलिएशन में नहीं आएगा ना, दैट मीन्स जो बच गया मतलब ये तीन आइटम्स जो बच गए विच इज नॉट फ्रॉम पीएनएल. So these three items are not from PNL. That means only these three items will be there for reconciliation. Okay. Rest other items देखने की जरूरत भी नहीं है. No need to do time pass. Don't waste time also in comparing. Material इधर कितना है उधर कितना है, wages इधर कितना है उधर कितना है. Don't waste time because we have copied all the figures from cost sheet only. So there is hardly any item which has variation in the figures which will be reconciled. Am I clear about this? Acknowledge it in the chat box. समझ में आया? So today, like earlier sums, I used to show you na every item I used to show कि ये raw material consumed in cost sheet, and then I used to show it in P&L also. Then direct wages, cost sheet, and then P&L also. So all that time pass we will not do today. Okay, actually, it's not a time pass. Frankly speaking, it's not required for this sum. Okay, because the figures are just copy pasted from PNL to cost sheet. Okay, so there is no scope for reconciliation. Okay, yeah. Thanks, Aditi, Ruchi, Chanchal, Kushi, Swapni. Right. So you guys have understood. Okay, so let me start with the. Okay, Aradhya, what do you want explanation for? You said, ma'am, can you explain once? Which part? Yeah, which part you want me to explain? Tell me that. Items where reconciliation is not needed. Okay, I'm talking about those items, Aradhya, which I have just copied from PNL. Okay, except these three items, except depreciation on plant, opening stock of finished goods, and closing stock of finished goods. बाकी जितना भी आइटम्स आपने कॉस्ट शीट बनाने के लिए यूज किया है, आपने क्या किया है? आपने सिर्फ कॉपी पेस्ट किया है पीएनएल से इस आइटम्स को, राइट? Look here into the cost sheet. Direct wages, raw material consumed, okay? Then factory overheads, haulage on plant, indirect expense, drawing office expense, legal expense, printing and stationery, indirect expenses of office, audit fees, demonstration expense, advertisement, indirect expense, carriage outward. All these figures you have copied from P&L to cost sheet. So there is no need for reconciliation. So there are only three items which require reconciliation. Clear now? जब आपने फिगर्स ही पीएनएल से कॉपी किया है तो फिर रिकंसिलिएशन का स्कोप किधर बचता है? देयर इज नथिंग टू रिकंसाइल. यू हैव सेम फिगर्स, वहां भी वही फिगर है, इधर भी वही फिगर है. क्लियर? ओके, चलो फाइन. नाउ ओके, सो स्टूडेंट्स कम टू दिस. ओके, पहले हम देखेंगे डेप्रिसिएशन में कितना डिफरेंस है. सो depreciation as per cost sheet is 40,000. See, I've highlighted in green. Items which I have highlighted in green मतलब I am considering for reconciliation. बाकी मैंने जिसको भी tick mark नहीं किया है, highlight नहीं किया है, means there is no need for reconciliation. Okay, so that's a shortcut way. See, with practice, all such things come to your mind. अगर जब तक आप practice नहीं करोगे तो ये चीजें strike भी नहीं करती है. अगर आप practice नहीं करोगे तो आप क्या करोगे? You will start reconciling each and every item. Obviously, it will give you the right answer, but it will waste your time also in exam. So when you know the crux, okay, other figures I have copied from PNL only, so no need to see those items, then your sum will be faster also. Okay, you save time there. That is what I mean to say. Okay, so speed with accuracy is important in exam. So depreciation on plant and machinery is how much? 40. फिर PNL में देखते हैं plant कितना है. Okay, so PNL में plant is 1,50,000. So there is a difference. Yeah, obviously 1,50,000 minus 40. So 1,10,000 का difference है. Okay, so 1,10,000 is excess in finance books. So I will record it in finance books. See, to depreciation 1,10,000. Okay, noted down. To depreciation 1,10,000. Okay. The excess element. Next, opening stock of finished goods. तो कॉस्ट शीट में देखो, ओपनिंग स्टॉक ऑफ फिनिश्ड गुड्स कितना है? 2 lakhs. Okay, let us see in finance how much is opening stock of finished goods. It is 2,50,000. So 2,50,000 minus 2 lakhs is 50,000. Again, where it is excess in finance books. So let us record there. Finance books debit side to opening stock of finished goods. Take the excess amount 50,000. Okay. So consider only the one which I have taken in green, highlighted in green. It indicates change in the figures. Okay. For reconciliation, your figures should be different. It cannot be same. Then next, closing stock of finished goods. So as per cost sheet, it is 2 lakhs. Let us check in finance books. It is how much? P&L में कितना है? P&L में closing stock is 2,20,000. Okay, so 2,20,000 minus 2,20,000. So 20,000 is excess in finance books. So right now, closing stock, credit side में buy closing stock of finished goods 20,000. Okay. That's it. So as per cost sheet, only 3 items needs to be reconciled. ठीक है, अब क्या लेंगे हम? Non-cost items which don't come in cost sheet but obviously comes in reconciliation for the purpose of finance books. ठीक है, so cost sheet हमारा हो गया. Cost sheet में 3 ही items था. अभी take the items which are non-cost. So what is non-cost in P&L? By dividend received, it's a non-cost item. Financial income है. I will record this. And preliminary expenses written off 1 lakh. So there are 2 non-cost items. So financial expense I will record it on the debit side of finance books, and financial income I will record it on the credit side of finance books. Okay, so let us do that. So write down finance books, financial expense, preliminary expenses written off 1 lakh, and by financial income, dividend received 10,000. Okay, so this completes my working note. Okay, and now make a reconciliation statement. Is the working note clear to everyone? Acknowledge it in the chat box. Working note समझ में आया सबको? Yeah, acknowledge it in the chat box. Okay, so अपनी खुशी, समिधा, रुचि. Fine. Thank you, students. Thanks. Harshita. Okay. Yeah, Aradhya, in the reconciliation, we have to check cost sheet and finance books. Yeah, obviously, I mean, reconciliation is for only these two books, na? That is why it is called reconciliation. अगर एक ही बुक होता तो reconciliation की जरूरत ही नहीं होती. Okay, चलो, now come to the reconciliation statement. Okay, working note में whatever was under add plus sign will be added, whatever was under minus sign will be subtracted. ठीक है, note this down. Start with net profit as per cost books, 4 lakhs. Add list the items as per the working note. 4 lakhs plus 20,000 plus 10,000 minus 1 lakh 10 minus 50 minus 1 lakh. The answer is 1 lakh 70. It has to be 1 lakh 70. Okay, you can cross check. Look into your P&L account. Yeah, see your P&L account. Yeah, see net profit as per finance books 1 lakh 70. Okay, it has to tally with your profit as per P&L. Okay, this is called reconciliation of profits. Profit reconcile हो गया. ठीक है. Yeah. Note it down in your notebooks or take a screenshot. Then you can note it down later. It is up to you. I'm giving you another 2 minutes, so just have a note over it. Once we are done with this, then we have a next question, which I will be only discussing today. And as I said, if there is internet issues, we are not facing, touch wood. But if it persists, then I will have to end with the meeting. Yeah. So for stock, we use the word overvaluation. Don't write the word over absorption. That is used only for expenses. Yeah. Yes, for depreciation, I have used the word over absorption. But for closing stock and opening stock, I have used the word overvaluation. Okay, so